It's a gentleman Grochowski show. Everybody, don't you know? It's a gentleman Grochowski show. Everybody, don't you know? It's a gentleman Grochowski show. Everybody, don't you know? It's a gentleman Grochowski show.
And welcome to another edition of the Gentleman Grochowski Show. I am him, the governor. Side with me is Rich Munich and Party Wesley. Hello, gentlemen.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. For more information on the Gentleman Grochowski Show, you can always go to TVHams.com, the official website of the Gentleman Grochowski Show. Also on Facebook.com, you can also go to Facebook.com/The Gentleman Grochowski Show. You can find out some information on the show. Leave your comment about clips, episodes, and some of the photo gallery. So TVHams.com and the Gentleman Grochowski Show on Facebook.com. It's a beautiful thing. We happen to have a guest caller. Go caller! We got Scott Brown.
Thank you.
Scott Brown.
Thank you. My name is Scott Brown.
Not the guy that ran for Congress, but our friend of the show is Scott Brown. How are you, Scott?
I'm pretty good. I've been practicing a low carbohydrate, kind of no refined sugar diet, and I feel very young all of a sudden.
Yeah. Tell us about what does that entail?
Entail. What does it entail?
In the end table.
In the end table.
Come on, Party.
What does that entail on an end table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I like tables?
End tables. Do you like end tables? You know, I found a table in the alley without legs, and so I went and bought a couple of pieces of wood and made legs. So now I have an end table.
You just found a box, basically, right?
No, like a tabletop.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mesa in Spanish is table.
Really?
I'll give you that one.
Wow.
Mesa?
Yeah.
Mesa?
I'll pull that out for you guys.
And the Cubs play in Table, Arizona?
Mesa, Arizona.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Mesa, Arizona. Why did I say Mesa, Arizona?
Because you're able. So
yeah, Henry Blanco, that's Hank White. Yeah, that was a big thing back then, Hank White.
Scott Brown, tell us about what you were going on. You did some fun.
I did a job interview with a school nurse.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
That was interesting. I was hanging out with little children, little smart kids who might be smarter than me, who know like math and science.
Little smart farts.
So that's cool. So I told them I like children, and they pay like $37,000 or something like that. So I don't want to do that for a whole year. Just teachers' asses and children's ass. I don't want to do that.
No. $37,000 though.
Listen to $37,000. I'd rather work in a prison for 50, 60, 70.
And you also got something with Hawaii again, huh?
Yeah, I've been applying for psych wards, and I get a family discount that goes along with the psych ward, So I'm pretty. I get an interview for a psych ward job in Hawaii, and I have a psych ward interview. I just had it over there in Downers Grove. So I wear some nice clothes. I got some church shoes, some church pants, and a nice dress shirt.
You're supposed to wear a Hawaiian shirt there, Scott Brown.
On for the first time in about 10 years.
You put deodorant on?
I put cologne on.
Oh, yeah. Cologne. I thought deodorant.
But Scott Brown, if you're going for an interview for some place in Hawaii, aren't you supposed to have a Hawaiian shirt? And sandals?
Yeah, they want you to say aloha, mahalo. They want you to, a Hawaiian shirt just means soy sauce. They just want, to make sure you like pork and you spill soy sauce on the top of your shirt. But I do a phone interview, so I just try to pretend that I have the aloha spirit when I'm talking with them.
Okay, you sat close to your lamp, right? You got a little tan?
If I were ever working in human resources, I would make the person I'm interviewing do the chicken dance.
Why?
The chicken dance.
Why? What did they get out of it?
I think most human resource people are women. I think that women are the comforters, and they make people feel good, and they're kind of like nurturers. So
yeah, that's why I wouldn't make a good human resource person. I'd make people do the chicken dance.
Especially don't talk to women.
But what would
they like dancing? They like chicken dancing.
Well, if you got people doing actual manual labor, you want to make sure they can do the chicken dance.
So make sure they're limber.
Right.
Limber.
They're limber.
Yeah, you want to make. Yeah, I think want to make sure they have ability and skill, and they're humble. They're no problem making fools out of themselves.
That's right.
And they love worship chickens and stuff like that.
And then
I think voodoo religion has the chicken dance too.
Right, and then make them do the hokey pokey.
Hokey pokey, yeah. You stick your teeth out, stick your skunk out, show them your skunk, and you show them your skunk. Yeah.
Show them your camel toe.
That works.
Show them your skunky bird. Yeah, show them your camel toe.
I saw a thing on the interwebs there where they were talking about having like a camel toe insert that you could put in the front of your toe.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh,
come on.
I think they used to sell them for Halloween. Now, that's big for Halloween, the camel toe insert. Yeah, that's been a new hot thing for Halloween.
I thought it was an entertaining, funny video. All these women dancing around showing their camel toe.
Do you know what would be nice? You know, they have a T-shirt contest, like a wet T-shirt contest. I wouldn't mind going to a camel toe contest. That'd be cool.
That's an idea. There's an idea.
Oh, good night, nurse. That's why.
That would be a fun. That would be a fun event.
That's why I want to keep you away from the
when
children.
we get a bar show, we can do a camel toe contest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The camel toe contest on the radio. That would go really well.
Yeah, on the radio show.
And we could circulate scratch and sniff cards as part of turn the page, get some signs and stuff.
Yeah, we could have like a little pamphlet with the scratch and sniff thing right there on the pages.
Yeah. Self stickers, action figures, little action figures, and then do-it-yourself camel toe.
This guy's great. He's got all kinds of great ideas.
Construct them like Legos. Yeah.
Good night, nurse. That's all I could say. Good night, nurse.
Yeah. Well,
that's crazy. Hey, so Scott Brown.
Yes, sir.
Yes. How are you, my friend?
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
This is Scott Brown.
Hey, tell us about your car situation. You got some car news, don't you?
Automotive news. Automotive news?
Well, I've been driving around with a car with a Florida license plate, even though I live in Illinois for a while. I don't want to incriminate myself. And I got sold about 15, 16 times within a year, so I just been doing that. But finally, Florida kind of figured me out. I want to buy a new car. I want to be sexy and try to promote myself, get a V6, because everything is about public affairs and presenting myself. So I want to be one of my best penis and scrotum forward, just because everyone is about lying and perception. You want to make more women like cars and stuff like that. So I've been. But I want to get a new car once I get a job. I think that's more common sense. But that's my goal there. So I just got a.
Now, so Scott Brown, you did
got a 93.
Scott Brown.
Mark II, which is kind of a case.
Scott Brown, I think you did a Freudian slip there. Because you said scrotum
Freudian slip?
You said scrotum forward. Don't you have a scrotum story you wanted to share with us?
Something about a scrotum?
Scrotum? Oh, yeah. I think I've shared that a few times. But, I've shared my scrotum a few times, but
tell us
sometimes
again.
I don't wash my hands because I want to impart my scrotum squamous cells on people's hands, make it proliferate. If I can't proliferate with my seed, I make sure I proliferate with my scrotum.
Is that like the Amish? The Amish squamish?
No, Scott Brown, tell us a story. Scott Brown,
yeah.
You was messing around with Nair, and then you had to go see the doctor, remember? That's the story I want to hear.
Oh, no, he wanted to get squamish cells in his Amish
I think I had sebaceous cysts on my bag, and so then when I was with girls, I would have to
scrotum cyst. Tell us about that story.
And then I would wait for them to sleep with me, and by then it was too late, and they were already in the bag, so I already had them. So and then as things progressed with women, I would write little notes on my leg, and so if they had any further questions, I'd say, "You continue working, continue doing what you're doing down there. If you have any questions, look at the paper, and there's a 1-800 number." So I used to try to paste or tape.
There's a 1-800 number.
1-800, information numbers for them if they had any additional questions and stuff like that.
That's a good idea.
But then I met a lovely lady who told me to cut them off. She said they looked like eyeballs on my bag, so I had to go to the doctor. They stick a lidocaine shot in your pouch, and they cut them off. And then I brought them home, and in this little seed ingredient type of a Christmas type of thing where you can shake them, and then there's skin flakes and crabs, and there's snow, so it's kind of like a scrotum,
like a snow globe
ball thing.
It looked like maybe a snow globe.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think when we were children, they used to have those things you shake up and then the snow crystals fall.
Yeah, snow globe, yeah.
It's like crabs and dandruff and pubes, and then there was sebaceous cyst. Like, you could shake it up and then surprise people for Christmas.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Mom and Dad were proud of that out, weren't they?
Which is nice.
Hey, tell us about your courtesy flush.
Oh, the courtesy flush. Like, sometimes I try to do like one courtesy flush, but sometimes you might have to do like 2 or 3, and then you start cutting into the water bill and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so it becomes kind of like cost effective and stuff like that. And anytime you go to someone's house, you never want to leave a few floaters, you know, like that. So I just want to see what is people's overall type of perspective on courtesy flush. It's not mine individually. I want to get a global cultural perspective.
Maybe they could like drop us an email or something.
Cross all lines. I want to know how people feel. Everyone has an opinion on that. It's just not mine individually. I just want to see what other people thought about it.
What Scott Brown, I'm wondering about though, is why do you have to do your number 2 on someone else's
home there?
Yeah, I always save it for my own toilet.
No, okay. So I mean, for me, I was a CNA. I was a CNA for about 3 years, and I used to take care of people for a living who used to defecate in their bed and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I took pride into whisking away, you know, fecal matter that were attached to people's butt cheeks. That was my job. And so anytime I come to somebody's house, I mean, I don't want to walk in the door and take immediate, but if I gotta go, I think we're friends. If I'm your friend, you know, I think, you know, I can come over and take a number 2. And if you don't want me to take a number 2, I mean, it kind of makes me feel like I'm a dirty person. Everyone's got to do it. So I don't know why it.
Scott Brown, you're all
right. Your friend, you know, no problem. What are you going to crap in your pants? So
I know you're all right in my book, but
yeah, that's better than crapping in your pants.
Well, you know what? I don't like people making number 2 in my toilet.
Well, you know, they sell this oil, and you drop a couple of drops of this oil in the water, and it don't stink. It don't stink. Yeah.
It's like territorial, huh? You don't.
Right.
You know, you're marking the ground. You flush it. You don't wipe anything on the ground, but you know.
I just want you to keep your pants on in my house. That's all. You know what I'm saying, Scott Brown? Hey, what about breastfeeding in public?
Who that?
Breastfeeding in public.
What about breastfeeding in public?
Breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding. Yeah, breastfeeding. It's awkward because everyone is for it. You know, everyone's for breastfeeding in public.
I encourage it. I love to see it.
But what if you, like, for me, I'm really, really, really for it, and I really enjoy it. I like to rub myself when I watch people.
I know. I mean, if they want to take off their clothes, I'm all for it. These ladies breastfeeding in public.
I generally applaud when I see a woman breastfeeding in public.
Yeah, like you have to accept it. It's awkward. You know, if I'm eating, if I'm at the dance club, why can't they just do it at the dance club, or they do it at Denny's? They should, you know, it's just kind of weird and awkward, you know.
At Denny's, yeah.
It's natural, but I mean, it's natural. You know, it's just awkward for me. It's just kind of weird. But I mean, I respect their right to do it. You know, I want them to do it all the time. I want to tell them when to do it, or I should be able to like get involved too and ask them to do it. You know.
I agree, Scott Brown. Now,
for them, you know, I get involved. I'll pull it out.
I just don't understand why people would care about it so much. Why is it a big deal?
Why is it an issue? Yeah.
Yeah. Why are we talking about it? I just want to see a woman's breast out. It's just a good feeling for me.
I like the nipple, the areola. I think that's areola.
And also the fact that when they're
fly though, but it's an areola.
If they're breastfeeding, their breasts are going to be perky.
Evil if you're against it.
They're perky at that moment, aren't they?
If I'm against it, I want to be extremely for it. I get involved and I help out and I lay a mat down for them too. You know.
I know, but that's almost like drinking with your dad, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I really like kicking with my dad, have some Miller Lights and stuff like that. And it's interesting kind of socialization dynamic there, where you get to learn from your pops and see some of his moves and see moves that don't work. And people sometimes feel sorry for it, or they think me and my father are gay. But
why would they feel that?
You know, so it's kind of a strange dynamic sometimes when you're like my father and stuff like that for a few beers and stuff like that.
Does your dad have a nice haircut like you?
He's sexy in his own right, for sure.
So you're saying, Scott Brown, you're saying people see you and your dad out in public drinking, they think there's something going on
like a gay couple or something?
Well, I mean, yeah, sometimes it can confuse the situation, you know. There's nothing wrong with anything like that, but I mean, they can confuse the situation a little bit. Yeah.
Well, all I know is if me and Rich went out to a bar drinking, no one would think we're gay. And if me and my dad went out to a bar, no one would think we're gay. How do you and your dad act in public that people might think you're kind of...
Because I hold my dad's hand and I kiss him and hug him every once in a while, you know? And when he buys me a beer, I said, "Thank you, Daddy." I said, so...
Yeah, that would lead some people to think. Yeah, that would lead some people to think.
So people think you're his sugar. He's your sugar daddy,
and not really.
And sometimes I'll tell him, "I got the tip. I got the tip, Daddy." Like that.
Yeah.
And I pay a few bones for the tip.
All right. Tell us about what you think about desocialization, sir.
Desocialization?
Yeah.
Yeah, desocialization. Yeah, Yeah, because for me, I try to interact and talk with people, and I'm quiet sometimes too. But I think being on computers and not interacting with people, always playing games, and not kind of lose your humanity a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think everyone needs to work on that.
But again,
But again,
it's not so hard just to say hello to somebody. You say hello to them, they're wondering what they want. Why does that person say hello to me?
When I say hi to women, they usually call the police or they think I'm trying to rape them and stuff like that,
Oh.
When I show up at their house and stuff
There's
like that.
There's a fly in here. Did you let a fly in here?
But Scott Brown, if you're sitting there talking to saying hello, talking to a lady, breastfeeding, touching yourself, then what?
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna obviously.
I'm feeding me. You're feeding me. My eyes are being fed and my spirit's being fed, just like your baby's being fed. But don't hate. Don't hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't hate the player type thing. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I just think it's kind of a peculiar. You would go that route, you know.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I'm being fed. I gotta be fed. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be fed sexually too. So.
Yeah.
No different.
Now, speaking of being fed, what's with the household fart smell you were talking about?
Household fart smell?
Yeah.
It's just like when you're a young kid, you're full of spunk and stuff like that. You have a lot of energy. And I had 4 bedrooms when I was still living with my 3 sisters. And every room I went into, I farted, right? And then before you know it, I was kicked out of so many rooms. The whole house smelled like farts and stuff like that. And that was a moment I was proud of, and that's a childhood moment that stuck deep in my heart there,
Yeah.
I'll take that to the grave right there. I'm pretty proud of it, and
there's
whatever we can do that,
There's relief for that now, I believe. They sell these inserts for your underpants.
I've heard that.
And when you fart, it smells like mint.
Yeah.
Yeah, minty fresh, minty mint.
That's the best one,
Yeah,
Scott Brown.
Mint-scented underpant liners. When you fart, it smells like mint.
Ooh.
And you got any vampire stories to tell us?
Vampire stories.
Was that say
Yeah.
counterfeit?
Vampire cons.
I was curious as how, if there was a conscientious vampire and stuff like that.
Vampire concierge?
A vampire concierge, Scott Brown.
Vampire
Maybe
concierge.
Scott Brown.
Blood donors, or,
Yo, Scott Brown.
Yo,
Scott Brown. Scott Brown.
Yes, sir.
A vampire concierge.
Concierge.
Yeah, a counselor, yeah.
Oh,
Counselor,
counselor.
is that what that says? Larry don't know how to spell
Vampire
it.
This is writing.
Oh, that's your writing?
Yeah.
Oh.
He could, like a draft, they could have spokesmen, or, they can confer about who they're going to bite, who they're going to let into the program and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a counseling session with a vampire counselor.
Yeah, just like perspective. Like, I think I'm inviting this person. I like their style. Are they ready to be vampires? Do you think they have the, the spirit, the core? Are they smart enough, the logistics, rational thinking?
Huh. Well, maybe they could.
I think that'd be interesting.
Maybe he can make people do the chicken dance.
Yeah. the bat chicken. The chicken dance.
The winged, maybe the bat dance.
The wing dance. Yeah.
No.
Or the booty dance.
Kind of a wing ding or
Like a
something
booty
along those lines. The coffin cutter. Coffin cutter.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing good, Scott Brown.
Sound pretty lively.
We're talking to you almost live from our kitchen. My
Yeah.
kitchen.
Right now we're in Rich's
You
kitchen.
know what I've been thinking about is natural, like psychedelic mushrooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How do you know which mushrooms you can eat? Do you just eat them and then you just go with it?
Yeah, but I want to know, Scott Brown.
Who do you know is that smart? Who can see a mushroom and say, oh, that's that. But
You
that's
could Google
that
search
family.
it. You could Google search it now.
Mushrooms, huh?
And get a picture of the mushroom. And
I
if
know,
those mushrooms
but
look like the
do
picture.
you trust Google search enough? Do you trust that enough to go in your backyard and say, there it is. I'm eating it.
Oop, there it is.
I like to
Oop,
get.
there it is.
I like to get
Oop,
the
there it
mushrooms that
is.
come right out of the kitchen. You know, the counter.
Yeah, like the Pennsylvania Dutchman mushroom.
Yeah, those are the best ones.
Yeah.
I know, but that's the spaghetti, spaghetti, mushrooms, meatball, like the pizza thing. You want the mushroom that, you can take a trip with. You can, you can ride your carpet ride type thing.
Take a trip and never leave the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott Brown,
Cow shit never tastes so good.
Hey, Scott Brown, what are your favorite color? What's your favorite mushroom?
Well, I guess anything that has. Well, I like the big ones that you put on the burgers. I forget their names.
Yeah.
Portobellos.
But
Because there's so many mushrooms out there.
Portobellos.
We got this kind of mushroom,
I
and
get-
that kind of mushroom, right?
The portobello mushroom.
is there a marshmallow? Is there a marshmallow mushroom?
I think there might be a marshmallow mushroom. That would be an idea. That would be a marketing idea. A marshmallow mushroom.
That would
Or
be.
maybe a mushroom-shaped
You go
marshmallow.
somewhere with that.
Maybe a mushroom-shaped marshmallow. Or a marshmallow that was actually made to look just like a mushroom.
I like edibles too. I try to work like sexual edibles. I think that we should corner the market on that. That would be nice.
Yeah, like a marshmallow-shaped, a marshmallow peony, a marshmallow dildo.
Yeah, you could have marshmallow vaginas or
Yeah.
penises.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I saw on the interwebs one time they made like cupcakes with vaginers on there.
Yeah, you can.
In the frosting.
Yeah.
They used the frosting to make
Oh.
little.
Okay, yeah, like to maybe just
What?
to sweeten some of the non-so-sweetened part, like the booty or the
Some trees in the back?
staff,
Trays?
stuff like that.
In the drawer? Trays for making cakes. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
cake molds on the back porch in right next to
Cock
the
cake.
right next to the
We're gonna have
birds.
some cock cake.
Yeah,
Cock frosting. The old cock frosting.
right. But the cock,
Yeah.
they're shaped like little cake molds that are like little breasts, and then there are little wieners with the
Oh.
testiculators on there.
All right, well,
Wiener schnitzel.
Yeah,
that's what you get when Rich bakes you a cake. You never know what it's going to look like,
that's
right?
right. You never know what it's going to be on that cake either. What the frosting is going to be made of.
Oh, my goodness. That's all we need. That's all we
Need
need.
some of that frosting on there.
Are
Some extra
you
frosting.
guys afraid of Ebola? How's your Ebola?
How's your Ebola?
Up to date
What's in
on
that?
your communicable diseases?
That's your new T-shirt line that's coming out. The Ebola T-shirt, right? It says, "How's your Ebola?"
Ebola, over here.
Ebola team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
went to a
Ebola,
bowling. We went to a
we all
bowling
know.
alley. So we went to bowling one time. Ebola.
Yeah.
We went to bowling one
Yeah.
time. That's
Have you had some
no,
suspected outbreaks in Dallas and Hawaii with the Ebola?
Yeah, Texas, I hear. I'm not going to go to Texas anytime soon. But that guy came from Liberia.
That's the only reason I'm not going to Texas for Ebola.
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
Yeah.
We'll stick with the bowling up here by us, the bowler.
Yeah.
Bowlers. We're going to be bowlers.
Crunch up.
We're going to be e-bowlers here. Because they got bowling games online. And that way we don't have to touch anybody.
Right.
I don't go outside anymore because of Ebola. I'm really afraid of Ebola, and I'm picking up a new way of life, which is the sociopath, your way back to health.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, the sociopath, your way back to health, instead of being moral, instead of caring about people's feelings, instead of caring about the law, instead of caring about what other people think. I'm all about sociopathing my way back to health, where I don't have a conscience anymore. I'm just about, making myself healthy, brushing my teeth, eating the right amount of protein, eating the right, limited amount of sugar.
What about
I'm
fiber?
concentrate on making a better self for myself and not worry about the other things. And once I become healthy, then I'll debate about having a conscience. Right now, conscience, it's too much of it. It's too troubling or it's too hard for me. So I'm just going to do me and do my sociopath type of lifestyle.
Kind of like not letting your conscience be your guide.
Exactly. Letting whatever pleases me, whatever makes me happy. I decide. That's I think it's
hedonism.
Plain outright hedonism. The only way for me to be happy is to be a sociopath. Now you're going to deprive me of being unhappy like an alligator or a crocodile. They're sociopaths. They don't talk. All they do is smile.
And just bite you.
And they eat large animals. No one tells them they have to behave or think a certain way.
And no one, and Scott Brown,
why can't I be like that?
And Scott, no one talks about the fiber count of an alligator, do they? Yeah,
no one refers. Yeah, they can eat what they want or do what they want. No one interferes with them.
You don't have to worry about high cholesterol.
They try to take on some type of crocodile, alligator type of psyche.
Right.
Alligator, crocodile, sociopath type of psyche. But it's a fun-loving sociopath. I'll wash my hands. I'll courtesy plugs, like you say. So it's more of a wholesome. I'll cut off the rough edges type sociopath.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not at all. But the problem is, Scott Brown, is your fiber count good?
Well, my fiber, that's excellent. Bananas, apples. I limit my refined sugar. I don't eat bread anymore. I just eat proteins, and I have papaya enzymes. I use papaya enzymes to help.
Enzymes, yeah.
The enzymatic process to break down proteins.
Does yogurt help with your papaya? Does yogurt help with your fiber?
I know yogurt has live organisms, and they assist in the normal flora of the stomach and stuff like that, or digestive system. So it promotes, healthy, it assists with the immune system.
Oh,
I see.
Nothing sounds better. Nothing sounds better, Scott Brown, than hearing about my digestive system than coming from your mouth.
Yeah, from my mouth to your colon. Yeah. That's what my mom used to say all the time.
From my mouth to your colon. How about that?
Yeah. I think that was on my bib. That was on my bib, I think, when I was a kid.
Is that right?
Instead of, I love my father. That was my mouth to your colon.
And it goes, here comes the train. In the mouth to the colon. Yes.
Yeah, from the window to the wall. There's more along your... Okay.
All right, let's not go there. Okay. Yeah, we're just about ready to wrap it up here. We got about 2.5 minutes left.
No, we don't.
What? No.
Not at all.
We have more time.
Yeah, as much time
as that light is flashing again.
Don't worry about that light.
That light is flashing on the camera again. The light is flashing on the camera again.
Hey, Scott Brown, any parting thoughts you want to shed with us?
That's right. Hurry up. The light's going to blow up. It means the camera's going to explode.
Just enjoy yourself and speak your mind, and don't let unfunny joke or don't let unfunny, just do your best, enjoy yourself, and then get your feet out there, put on the table, and, enjoy your life.
Well, they say free your mind and your colon will follow. Is that the song?
Yeah.
Free your mind and the colon will follow.
Don't be so shallow.
Free your mind and your colon will follow.
That should be
that's a song.
Control. Yeah.
You should make some T-shirts like that and sell it to the old folks' home.
Yeah, free your mind and your colon will follow.
Is that what you worship
by? The God of bowel movements. I worship the God of bowel movements.
Well, you know what's funny? You gotta have a healthy one.
That's right.
Healthy one or two a day. So. All right, Scott Brown, if anyone wants to follow you, how can they get a hold of you and they talk to you on Facebook?
They can call my cell phone.
No,
I just
give out your home number.
Get a hold of Larry Grochowski, the big pimp.
Yeah.
Get a hold of that name. He's my pimp, and then he hooks me out.
BigPimpin.com.
Whatever,
Well, you can find out some information if you like Scott Brown's philosophy.
Larry's the pimp. I'm just a hoe. Larry's the pimp.
I'm a pimp. You can check my stat. I roll in a Fleetwood, right? That's how I'm Mac. All right, Scott Brown, thanks for joining us on the broadcast today.
Okay, 8 ball, rolling.
All right.
Go taller. Okay, peace.
All right, peace out. It says chicken grease.
Peace and chicken grease, my friend. Love peace and chicken grease.
For more information on the Gentleman Grochowski Show, go to TVHams.com, the official website of the Gentleman Grochowski Show. And you can also go to Facebook.com/The Gentleman Grochowski Show. All right, buddy. Everybody, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for whatever you do. Do it again. All right, guys. Be good.